He's most certainly Israel's toughest, most ruthless general that I believe has ever been. He's also the nephew of King David. King David had 7 brothers and 2 sisters. His sisters were Zeruiah and Abigail, and the sons of Zeruiah, Abishai, Joab, and Asahel. 3. Once King Saul became jealous of David's ever growing popularity with the army and people, he attempted to kill him. As a fugitive, David would eventually make his way to the cave of Adullam, where 1 Samuel 22 tells us how many of his family and friends met and followed him there. That's where he begins to gather these supporters, this army of King David. Joab was undoubtedly among the brethren of David who came down to him at the cave of Adullam. Some years later, around 1010 BC, King Saul, Israel's first king, died. Saul's son Ishbosheth would become king over the northern lands. David would become king over Judah and Hebron. Over the next 7 years, King David and Ishbosheth would war with each other for supremacy. So there are 2 generals of note right here, and that's Abner, commander of Ishbosheth's northern army, and Joab, the commander of David's army in the south. When David heard of what Joab had done, the king mourned greatly and pronounced a curse on Joab and on his father's house. The assassination of Abner sent great fear among the house of Saul in the north. So much did this ripple effect of panic go throughout the northern tribes that 2 of Ishbosheth's captains assassinated the northern king in hopes of appeasing David. 30 years old, David began to reign in Hebron over Judah. But at 37, the point that we're now in the narrative, at 37, he began to reign over all of Israel. And David and all Israel went to Jerusalem, and the inhabitants of the land then said to David from atop the wall, "Except thou take away the blind and the lame, thou shalt not come in hither." David said, "Whosoever smiteth the Jebusites first shall be chief and captain." And what he's meaning is over all Israel's army. So Joab, the son of Zeruiah, went first up and was chief. And David's army conquered Jerusalem, led by his nephew Joab, the new chief captain. While David was near death, another of his sons named Adonijah attempted to take the throne, even convincing Joab to join him.